Good evening, everyone. I'm Dale Kirshner. I'm editor-in-chief of Twin Cities Business, and on behalf of all of my colleagues at the magazine, I want to welcome you to our first annual Person of the Year and Black Book release party. We gather here tonight to celebrate not only the Person of the Year, but other people that we think you should take some time to get to know during 2014, people we profile in the Black Book, which will be out in the lobby as you leave later on tonight. These are people who are not only successful and important to our economy and our society, but they're people of strong character and who have a sincere desire to really help others succeed as well. And of course, we're also here tonight to get to know each other better. So because of that, we are not going to have a really lengthy formal program tonight, but instead going to kind of move on to saying who the Person of the Year is fairly quickly, and then we'll have some remarks after that. So who is Twin Cities Business's first Person of the Year? When we decided to do this, we stepped back and we realized there are, of course, dozens of really great programs in the state that recognize industries or leaders of industry. And with Person of the Year, we wanted to take it a couple of levels deeper. So we thought we really wanted to identify somebody who is not only really great in terms of what they can do with business smarts, but also what they can do in terms of helping our economy and helping our culture. And when you think about what people hear about Minnesota, is this a person who's really helped us further put Minnesota on the map in other people's minds? So I'm going to give you 3 hints on who this person is. The first person, or the first hint is that this person is a he. The second hint is that he does not reside in the greater Twin Cities area. And hint number 3 is you may have heard that he turned 40 years old today. It was on one of the local stations. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Twin Cities Business's 2013 Person of the Year, Duluth Mayor Don Ness.
Well, this is quite an honor, and I can imagine that some of you in the room who I haven't had a chance to meet and may not know much about the city of Duluth, that this is might be seen as a curious choice for the Twin Cities Business Person of the Year, considering that I'm not a Twin Cities resident, I'm not in private business, but I am a person. What's clear is this recognition is not really about me. There is a remarkable narrative happening in the city of Duluth these days, from private investment, solving major problems that have hung over our community for a long time, and a renewed sense and a growing sense of confidence and optimism in our community. And I feel incredibly fortunate to be mayor at a time when Duluth is finally taking advantage of our enormous potential. I'm only one of many leaders in the city of Duluth that are making this happen, and my good friend, Chamber President Dave Ross is here, and the common thread amongst us all is that we love the city of Duluth. And we know that folks across the state of Minnesota have a deep emotional connection to this city because of the natural beauty that we have. They love coming over the hill and seeing the city spread out before them. They love to see the big body of water. And yet there's always this kind of nagging sense that, boy, if only Duluth could solve its problems, only Duluth could kind of fulfill that potential. And that's what we're starting in the city of Duluth today. So I share this wonderful recognition with all of the city of Duluth, the leaders like David and others, the staff of the city of Duluth, who I'm so fortunate to work with and are really the basis of our success, and my family. And my wife Laura is here with me. Grandma Ness is watching the kids, so this is we got a full weekend. And I'll just make a quick comment about what I see as the secret to my political success, and it's really quite simple. I pay very close attention to the latest political conventional wisdom, how our national leaders are handling themselves, and I do exactly the opposite. As mayor, I see my role as really taking two forms. One is to solve problems, and two is to remove barriers so that the talented people in our community don't have to worry about government getting in the way of them investing in our community and creating jobs. And from that, the credibility comes from results. And when you have results, then you grow and build optimism, which encourages people to make investment, whether it's investment in their homes, investments in their business, creating jobs, or investment in themselves to gain the critical job skills that will make our employers locally successful. So when I was growing up, I was one of those very serious kids, gangly and awkward, and I was a painfully shy teenager. And not much of that has changed over the last 20 years, but when I was a teenager, I held out hope that when I turned 40, all those things wouldn't be quite as important, and that it was at 40 that I would kind of come into my own. And so being in this moment today, I'd like to go back and tell that 16-year-old kid who was struggling, 40 is awesome. This is a great way to celebrate my 40th birthday. It's very nice to meet many of you. I want to thank those from Duluth who made it down, and thank you to Twin Cities Business for this wonderful recognition. And on behalf of the city of Duluth, thank you for sharing and celebrating the success that we're starting to see up there. Thank you.